Good evening, lovely people. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you can hear me okay. We are going to start in 2 minutes' time. I just wanted to go live nice and early. Fantastic. So tonight, if you're here early, there's about a few of you waiting, I think. If you're not doing this already, lie down and get comfortable. Otherwise, if you're comfortable, you can start your practice sitting. So we've got about 1 minute, so you can have a 1 minute lie down. And then we're going to do a seated start. I'm not really a stickler for that. We can do a breathing practice we're going to do lying down. So if you're really needing a lie down, I do know my Tuesday ladies, they do like a lie down. You know who you are. Start as you wish. So welcome to those of you who are here for our live stream. We're getting a little bit Oz rock tonight, ladies and gents, and we are doing the Farnsie hour. That's right. We're taking the pressure down. Dun-dun, dun-dun. If you haven't heard Take the Pressure Down by John Farnham and you're doing this practice, I commend you. You need to listen to the song. It's terrible and brilliant and a huge hit. Once it's in your head, you'll never let it out of your head. So in the spirit of John Farnham, we're going to take the pressure down tonight. So find a comfortable seat. If you're sitting, you're relaxing down through your sitting bones, lengthening up through the spine, through the crown of your head. Take a moment to gently roll the heads of your shoulders back, broadening through the collarbone, and then allow your ribs to, your bottom ribs in particular, to soften down so you're not overarching in the lower back. And as you begin to settle here, just notice where you can drop a little deeper without sinking into your waist. If you're on your back, you're relaxing the back of the head, keeping the chin parallel to the chest, lower than the forehead. Making sure the chin isn't tilting up, compressing the neck. So a nice length through the back of the neck. And as you breathe, the navel's getting heavier, moving toward the spine. So we're going to start our practice this evening with Prana Square, which is a breathing practice where we inhale for 4, as if we're breathing up the side of a square. We hold for 4 along the top of the square. We breathe out for 4 down the edge of the square, and then hold the breath out for 4 along the bottom of the square. If 4 counts is too strong for you and you find yourself tiring or getting a headache, do a 3 count breath instead. Leave that up to you. So you can keep your eyes open or closed. If your eyes are open, let them soften a little bit and find a focus point about 1 meter in front of you on the floor, and soften your gaze, soften your eyelid, upper lid. Otherwise, close your eyes and you can cast your eyes down toward the center of your chest, to your spiritual heart, or to the space between the eyebrows. Choose what feels the most comfortable and sustainable. And let's begin. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out again. We'll do 3 of these, breathing in and out, and in and out. Hands can rest in your lap. Thumb and forefinger can touch together, palms facing down or up. Inhaling through the nose for 4. Hold the breath, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out down the side of your square for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out, 2, 3, 4, and inhaling along the side of the square, up, in, 4, and hold across the top of the square, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out through the nose down the side of your square, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out, 2, 3, 4, and keep going. In and hold and exhale and hold the breath out. And breathe in softly using your Ujjayi breath, gently contracting the throat, and hold the breath, relaxing the tongue and the jaw as you hold. Exhale softly, quiet breath, feather light soft. Hold the breath out and inhale and hold and exhale and hold. Keep going. See if you can make the quality of the inhale and exhale the same. So notice the quality of your breath. Are you forceful on the inhale and soft on the exhale? See if you can even it up. Lengthen the spine if you're sitting. Gently lengthen the neck if you're lying down. Feel the belly now rising and falling as you breathe. Let's do 2 more rounds. Hold. And exhale. And hold. Last round, and in. And breathing normally, eyes closed. And just notice yourself settled in the body, present in the body after that short breathing practice, prana square. Gently bring your palms together or leave them in your lap. And as you lengthen, if you're sitting, gently drop your eyes towards your fingertips. If you're lying down, it's time to take a moment to roll to your side and come up to a seated position, please. And let's set an intention for our practice together. We're taking the pressure down. We're looking for space and permission to go slow, to let what is be enough. To be together here, to practice because we can, to show up. Make your way into hands and knees position. I'll join you on the mat. So let's bring the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. I love to start this way because it's a lovely way to stretch the spine. So inhaling into our cow pose. And we've done this a million times, but let's make it a little more mindful. So we're pressing the floor away. Broaden the collarbones across the front of the body. Bring your chest slightly forward of the hands and let your tailbone lift. So it's almost like you're lengthening your chin, broadening your collarbone, and lengthening your tail the other way. Lifting up nice and tall, press into the shins. Keep this length as you gently draw the chest slightly forward. Keep this length and then arch up nice and tall, opening out between the middle of the shoulder blades. Draw the chin down, lift the navel, press into the shins and the feet. Inhale into cow. Exhaling into cat. Inhaling into cow. You've been working at the computer today. This is a really nice one. If you've been homeschooling, Lord knows, you might want to relax the shoulders. Reaching up, inhaling back the other way. Let's rotate around. So we're using the head, kind of following the line of the head as we roll around through each side. And then go the other way, which always makes me feel slightly uncoordinated, going in the direction that I'm not used to, which is a nice metaphor for what's happening right now. Doing a whole lot of stuff we're not used to. So let's draw the buttocks back to the hips, the collarbones broad, and press and creep your fingertips along a little bit further, and then imagine you're drawing your hands back towards you, but they're not moving. So you're really activating your arms. Feel that stretch as you rotate the triceps down and out toward the floor. And at the same time, press your base knuckle of your thumb and forefinger in. So you're pressing inward with the fingers and outward with the shoulder. Very nice. Come back up into your cat pose. Inhale into your cow pose. Let's come into quarter dog pose. So walking forward here, making sure that your hip is above the knee. So you're not halfway back. If it's too strong with your arms straight, take your elbows bent, drop your head onto your stacked hands. Elbows are about that width apart, and you're getting a lovely drop down through the centre of the chest. If you like to work a bit deeper, arms are straight, and you can even tilt the chin forward. You'll feel it a lot stronger between the shoulder blades there. Wherever you are, keep that breath going nice and slow. And let's walk the hands back in, back onto the hands and knees. Knees are a little bit wider. Let's twist around the shoulder blades, coming under. So a nice way to release pressure and release tension is to stretch the side of the body and the lines that run around the edge of the shoulder blades, the gallbladder meridian. We can just start to loosen our grip a little bit on all the things that we need to adjust to right now. So with this pose, you can press the fingertips into the floor and you can lengthen this hand along the ground a little bit. Gently reaching. Very nice. Reach forward, press into the left hand. Go back up into your cat pose. Back into cow. Into cat. And into cow. One more. Inhale. And then we're bringing the other arm under. I'll just do a little switch around so I can see with your faces. You know who you are. Reach under. Same again. So you can again use the fingertips to get a little bit more pressure, pressing down here to increase the rotation around. So it's like you're drawing the top shoulder back. Left arm underneath. Press down. Give yourself a moment to feel it. And then maybe press again and just give yourself that extension. Feeling it around the edge of the shoulder blades. Squeeze the belly as you exhale. And come back up. Arching back up. Keep the knees wide, draw the buttocks back to the heels. Same thing again, reaching forward. Drawing the hands back, but they're not moving very far. Rotate the arms, thumb and forefinger in. Upper arm out. Rest down. Pull over, both hands over the right knee. Reach the left hand forward. Reach. If you want to go deeper, if you're a little more bendy, you can bring the left hand on top. Oh my God. I need that side stretch. So good. Let the breath guide you here. So if you're finding you're in a stretch that is tighter for you, take deeper breaths. And back to the centre and over to the other side. So again, bringing that sense of length to the side of the body. And imagine you're expanding the breath into the lung on the right side here. Reaching, I'm just going to look at you under my armpit. Hello. Reaching down. Oh, that's too strong on that arm. So really working mindfully, noticing where the twist doesn't mean you can't work hard, but stay back from your edge just a little bit. Give yourself space to expand. Back to the centre. Back up through your quarter dog pose. Hold there 3 breaths. Try and drop the chest a little deeper. Inhale and exhale, drop down. Rotate the shoulders. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Walk the hands back towards you. And let's tuck up into our forward bend. So up we come, walking forward and hanging forward. Nice and loose. And just a little sway from side to side. Knees can be bent. A little sway. So you're almost like a rag doll here. It's almost like there's no bones. And then let's let the head move from side to side as if you're saying no. And then yes. Nodding. Really loose. Keep giving yourself permission to loosen the shoulders, the elbows. Very, very nice. And bring the hands down in front, roll up. Bring the hands onto your lower back. Squeeze the elbows. Squeeze the knees. Lift the knees up. Bring your elbows back and lift your chest to the sky. Look back bend here. So anything other way. It's too strong on the neck. Just keep the forehead looking to the sky rather than the chin. Squeeze the thighs back, squeeze the elbows together, lift and spread your toes, lift the arches of your feet, lift the navel, reach the arms up, press the palms together, reach the arms up nice and high, reach the right wrist up nice and high, and reach over, and back up, and over. Bring that right foot forward. And inhale up, lengthen up as high as you can and down, and back, and release. Take the feet a little bit further than hip width apart, and lifting the heel, just a little floppy arms. Nice. Feet back together, hip width apart, reaching up. Take hold of your left wrist, lengthen up, and reach up and over. Bringing left hip forward. And release. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, over. And inhale, up. One more exhale. And release. Stretch the arms out. And roll the shoulders. Nice big rolls. And forward. And shake. And a little shimmy. Shake. Very nice. Inhale, squeeze shoulders up. Roll the shoulders back. And roll them back. One last breath. Squeeze and very nice. So really just letting the day drop down to that. Reach up nice and tall. Your feet stand hip width apart. Lift out of your waist. Look up if it's okay on the neck or look forward. Bring the arms back. Let's swan dive. Arms coming out from the shoulders all the way down. Fold over the knees. Bring the hands onto the shins and inhale, look forward. And exhale, folding. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, forward. Do one more. And inhale. Hands on the shins, knees a little bit bent. Send the sitting bones back, collarbone wide. Lift the navel to the sternum. And then exhale, hug the knees in. Hands to the floor. Raise the right leg back behind. Step it back nice and deep and drop the knee down. Let's hold in the lunge for a moment. Inhaling. Look forward. If you'd like to work deeper, because you're a little bit more practiced, you're going to raise that back leg looking forward. If you've got the back leg raised, press into the ball of the foot. Send the heel back and the sternum forward wherever you are. 5 breaths here, so we're probably about 4 in. If you'd like to go to the next place, raise the knee now, and then you're taking the arm up and over. Bring this shoulder into the socket, so that you're not bringing the shoulder up to the ear. You're on the ground, knees on the ground, same thing. Just going to switch around so you can see. Arms coming up. And arms coming up. Just switch around the wrong way, you know. That's all right. Left arm coming really softly. Very nice. So, you guys are doing left leg first, which it doesn't really matter which leg you've done. Wherever you are, let's come down now. Bring both knees together. Let's lower down to our crocodile pose. Hover if you can. Slide chest forward and inhale, come up into cobra. Tuck the toes, come back into your forward pose. 3 breaths here, again on the balls of the feet. A little bit of buoyancy here. Rotate down into the base knuckle of thumb and forefinger. And again, get this action of tricep coming down to the floor. Broaden your collarbone and now bring your crown to your thumbs. Now, press into the palms and lengthen all the way along the side of the body. Walk forward. Fold forward. Raise arms up, come up. And exhale. Let's do the other side, reaching up. Press palms together. Squeeze the belly, reach up. Swan dive forward, all the way down. 3 raises from your forward fold. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep your collarbone wide. Inhale, send the tail back behind you. That length extending through the spine. And fold. Take your left foot back behind you, knee down. Let's stay in the lunge for a moment. So there's those of you who've raised the leg, the back knee's being sent to the sky, the heel back behind you, and you're on the ball of your foot. So that you've really got some strength to work the femur up through the back of the leg as well. And then you're bringing the heel, as you bring the heel back, you're bringing the chest forward, collarbone wide again, giving this openness in the heart space. Do 5 breaths, so your knee is down or up. Wherever you are, let's do one more breath. Inhale, exhale. You can bring the knee down at this point if you wish to come into the next pose, reaching out to the sky. Otherwise, keep the leg lifted. Rotate the left side of the navel around to the right and reach the fingertips high. If it's too strong on the neck, look down. Keep bringing the right knee forward and the left heel back. You're getting this sense of extension in 4 directions. Up to the sky, down to the floor, forward and back. Come all the way down. Let's step back through our sun salutation. So you can come to the knees first or straight back into your dog pose. You can bring your knees to the floor to come down through, or you can come straight into chaturanga, like so. Bring into cobra. Buttocks back to the heels. That is just fine. You're staying in that slower pace. Fold forward. Inhale, roll up, unfurling, reaching high. Arms to the chest. Well done. Reach up nice and tall. And then swan dive down. We're coming into Trikonasana, our triangle pose from the floor. If you've got a block and you'd like to use the block, grab it now and put it to the outside edge of the left foot. You might like to use a big foot hook. You're stepping the right foot back. You don't need to use a block, by the way. I'm just offering that option for those who like to use blocks. Bring your hand onto your shin and your right foot at 45 degrees. If you're experienced in Trikonasana, bring the heel so it intersects the arch of the foot. Otherwise, don't worry too much about the alignment just yet. Bring your hand onto your shin or onto your block so that your arm is underneath your shoulder and reaching up. Again, if you're feeling any sensation in the neck, I am right there. I think it might be because I did craft today at school. Not my forte. I gave it a red hot go, but it's lodged in my neck. I'm going to look down. So if you share a neck tenderness today, you can even keep the arm down too. Otherwise, keep working up to where you'd like to fully extend through the pose. We'll take one more breath. Move your block, if you have one, come back up. Let's come through our sun salutation. So reaching forward as if we're doing warrior one as we bring our hands down. At this point, you can pop your knee to the floor if you prefer to lower through your crocodile pose like so. Otherwise, you can take the more advanced version, stepping back to plank before you come down. Buttocks back to heels or straight back to dog. Again, on the balls of the feet. Look at your navel. And then roll down into the base knuckle of the thumb and forefinger through your triceps. And imagine you're lifting the space between the shoulder blades up a little bit. Almost as if there's a hot air balloon blowing up underneath your navel, lifting and elevating the spine a little higher. Look forward. Walk or step forward. Fold forward. And inhale, come up. And exhale. So let's do Trikonasana on the other side. So we're reaching up nice and tall through the side of the body. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. As you exhale, take the left leg back behind you. Slide your right hand onto your shin, your left hand onto your hip, and rotate to the side. Rotate to the inside of the right foot. You're using your block, bring your block down beside you, where you can have your hand underneath your shoulder, and then reaching up. Left heel out, left toes in. Imagine you're stretching your mat apart. Bring the right side of the belly around as you breathe in and out. Lengthen the spine. Make sure you're having a breath. One breath. Well done. Come all the way up. Coming through our sun salutation. Reach forward. Hands down to the floor. You're even stepping back to all fours or into your plank. Lowering down to crocodile. Or all the way to the floor. At this point, you might like to do cobra or up dog. Press into the heels. Press the tops of the feet. Roll the shoulders back. Collarbone open. Push the floor away. Roll back into your dog pose. Staying on the balls of the feet. Rotating the arms. Lift and elevate the front body. Imagining there's that hot air balloon rising up. Lifting the navel. Taking and elevating and extending your spine even further. And step forward between the hands and fold forward. And come all the way up. Inhale, reach up high. Look up if it's all right on the neck and release the hands down. Releasing hands up. Step back with the left foot to warrior two. And sitting down into the front leg. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Come a little bit deeper and hold. Look over your little finger side. Stretch your feet apart. Squeeze your belly and lengthen your spine. You can stay here for 3 breaths or you can stay here for 5 breaths. If you're ready to come out of the pose at any point, you can step back, reaching back into goddess. You can look down or you can look up. If you're not in goddess now, relaxing the right shoulder. And let's bring the hands all the way down. We're stepping back through our sun salutation. So some will bring the knee to the floor to all fours. Back to dog pose. Back to all fours and then down. Heart lifting forward, feet pressing into the floor. Buttocks back to the heels. Tuck back up. And walk forward. Fold forward. Roll slowly up, like liquid, reaching up. Press the palms together as you gently lift the navel. Let's do the other side, reaching up nice and tall. Bring your palms together. Step your right foot back behind you, sinking down. See if you can challenge yourself a little and bring your thigh parallel to the floor. If you're really tight in the shoulders, turn the palms up. Reach out through the fingertips, look over the little finger side and elevate the back of the neck, elevate the back of the head. Again, an option of 3 or 5 breaths here. See which suits you. If you're going to move into goddess pose, do so now. If you've taken 3 breaths. Otherwise, we'll all join you now. Relaxing the left shoulder. Looking up. Breathe into the left lung. Sink a little deeper. Very nice. Let's come back into our flow. So you can come onto all fours or straight into plank and lower straight down this time. Inhaling up, up dog or cobra. Straight back to dog pose or buttocks to heels. Let's have straight legs here. Press the heels toward the floor. Press the hands away from the floor. Feel your spine long and floating away from the body almost. And step forward and fold forward. And roll up, inhale, reach up. Press the palms together. Inhale, open collarbone. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the collarbone. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, lift the collarbone. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot wide and then turn both toes in and heels out. Bring your hands in front of you. So there's 2 options here. You can bend the knees and keep the hands on the floor. You can hold onto your frame with your arms here. So this is option 1. This is option 2. And this is option 3, where you're interlacing the hands behind you, rolling the shoulders back. This is much more advanced. There are some of you doing this class that like this option. And release. Turn your heels in and bring yourself up to a squat. So you might want to shuffle the feet out a little bit and sit down to yoga squat, sitting on your horse. Just go as far as feels okay. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, sitting down. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, down. Draw the knees toward the little toe side of your foot. Inhale, exhale. The lower you go, the harder it is. Inhaling up, and let's hold here. We're going to bring the right elbow onto the neck and sweep the arm up and hold. 3 or 5 breaths. And turn the palm up. Reach out of the fingers. Let's come back. Reach up, release. Turn the toes in, heels out. And fold forward. You can hold the other arm, press the other arm, hanging forward. You can bend the knees, having the hands on the floor. Or you can change your grip, upper thumb on top, and bring your arms up and over. Remembering heels are out, toes are in. Where can you let go deeper? And release the hands. Turn your heels in, your toes out. Reach all the way back up. Bend the knees. Bring the left elbow onto the knee and reach up and over. And reach. Palm facing up. Feel the heat rising and coming up and out. Well done, reaching up. Oh. Ooh, and then roll that effort drop to the floor. Very nice. Just take a moment here and in your hand and just place it into the solar plexus and firm the legs. You can bring the hand onto the lower back. Breathe in and just gently lift the chest. A little back bend. Pressing the hand into the sacrum. That's what it looks like. So we're slightly leaning back. Bring the chest to the sky. The thighs are really firm. Breathe into your power center here. Nice and calmly, I am. So hum. Little mantra, so hum. I am just connecting to your center of power here in gentle line. And you're sort of stretching the space out of your fingertips and so gently release. And stepping together, feet together at the front of your mat. And just noticing a sense of spaciousness for a moment here. Feel yourself expanding. Floating. Let's step the right leg back. Come up into warrior two. And bring your elbow to your knee. And sweep your arms up and over. Some of you will take your hand down to the floor. Wherever you are, you're reaching the side body long and your feet are strongly drawing apart. Knees coming to the little toe side. If your hand's on the floor, you're pressing the knee into your tricep. Breathe. You'd like to create some more space for the shoulder, bend the top arm. And back up, inhale. Turn forward. Exhale, come down. Flow through whichever vinyasa you prefer, on the knees or into the full extension, cobra or up dog. Back to dog. Forward. Forward, forward. Roll up. Really rolling, rolling, reaching. Surrendering. Let's do the other side. Reaching up nice and tall. Exhale, float all the way down to the floor. Take your left leg back. And up into warrior two, settling. Bring the elbow to the knee, palm facing up. Reaching. You can look up under the armpit again. Bring the right ribs around. If you'd like to go deeper, you're dropping the hand to the floor. Reach. Bring that top elbow into more space. Inhale out. And through your sun salutation, starting with the knees, if you prefer, lowering down, back up through cobra or up dog. Slowly returning to both pose. If you need to, drop your knees down here and draw the buttocks back to the heel. If you'd like to, stay in dog and take 5 breaths. You can experiment with bending and straightening the legs here, noticing how each version shifts the way you're placing your focus. And if you need to, come back onto your knees to bring the right foot between the hands. Otherwise, step the right foot forward from dog pose. We're coming into warrior one, so standing up, reaching up. Press the feet apart. Bring the left hip forward, reach high. Bring the bottom ribs in as you breathe. So you're getting this sensation of the front and the back of your body coming together. So we're sort of marrying the front and back energy. I'm going to keep my hand there so I can feel my breath in my belly. Release the palms together. Step forward. Reach up. Hold on. Step the right foot back. Warrior one. Reaching up. I'm going to keep my right hand on the belly. Actually, I'm going to change. You put your left hand on my belly this time. So again, noticing if you get a big curve through the back, bring the front body in. Send the femur forward. Bring the right hip forward. Breathe deeply. One more breath. Bring both palms together. Lift the back heel. Take 2 or 1 step to get yourself back. Stand tall, release the hands. Again, take a moment to feel your spaciousness. Feet hip width apart. Lift the knees. Broaden your seat. Gently lift the navel up toward the sternum as you broaden the collarbone, gently rolling the heads and the shoulders back and feel the spaciousness up through the Sushumna Nadi, the central channel that houses our spine. Reach the crown chakra, top of your head up nice and tall, and feel your feet really planted, moving down to the earth, and breathing through the sides of your belly. Close your eyes and feel your inner spaciousness. Close your arms up. All the way down. Step back into your toes. Bring your knees down. Bring your buttocks back to the floor. We're coming into pigeon pose. Some of you will do this easily, right when you're coming to the outside edge of your right wrist. Some of you would prefer to come into variation, which is knee across, out to the side, ankle on top. You stay large and draw your knee in. stay here on your back if this is your preference. And then there's those of you who are in pigeon. And if you have any reactivity here in these deep poses, just noticing and ease back, create more space. So we're bringing the left foot forward. We're bringing the right foot onto the floor. So those of you who are like this, you're coming back up, right foot on the floor, and we're lifting up and stretching. If that's too strong for you, you can stay here and twist around. Okay. This, we're lifting up and stretching. Both feet are on the floor, pressing really firmly with your hip round here. You want to go a little deeper, you can turn up and reach back. And come down. Straighten both legs. Bend the knees. And do a forward fold here. So we'll make our way into pigeon on the other side. So first we pigeon on the back. Lying down, right knee bent, left ankle across. You can stay here. You can draw the knee in. It's a nice stretch. Exactly the same place on the outside edge of the hip. The other extended version. So if you're coming into pigeon on the left side, you're bringing your left knee forward, hands in front, so left knee on the outside edge of the left wrist. You come down as far as you like. So some of you like to lie down, some of you like to stay upright. I like to stay upright. If you're upright, you might like to think about breathing more space into your belly. If you're on your back, you might like to see if you can release a little and breathe some space into your belly before drawing the knee back in. If you're lying down, send your weight back into the hips, and again, still find the space to breathe the collarbone forward and the navel in. Let's bring the back foot forward, or sitting up if you're on your back. Left knee is bent, right knee is straight, coming up onto the left hand, pressing into the feet, and reaching up. Bringing it down, and strong move. So some of you will not be taking that option because wrists don't like it or whatever reason. We're going to come into the right of the twist. Here. Here. Come out, fold forward. So before you fold forward, let's just lengthen the bend the knees. chest toward the thighs. Give yourself a little fold. I really love bending the knees in these poses because forward folds, are often seen as a slowing down pose and they're supposed to be very relaxing. I actually find them quite hellish, to be honest, because I'm very stiff in the back. So for me, bending the knees just makes it so much better. Otherwise, I'm kind of hanging on for dear life, and I'm particularly tight here. So, if that's true for you, then stay up a little bit more. So you're supporting yourself where you can. So you don't end up creating stress in forward fold. You're just doing what you can do at your pace and your level. And that tends to change from morning to evening. Yourself really cover that one. Let's take the legs wide. Doesn't have to be super wide, just as wide as is comfortable. Press down into the sitting bones, lift up out of your waist and gently walk forward. So it might be a little way, you might need to stay here, you might need to bend your knees and hold your hands behind you to support yourself. Because you want to avoid this sort of collapsing thing. Right, and we want to avoid reaching forward like this. So let's stay nice and long. 3 breaths. Coming back up. And let's come into a twist together. So crossing the legs, easy twist. Twist the arm. Leg and release back. And then twist the other way. Twist around. And I need to reach around. And it doesn't want to go over, don't worry about the knee behind you. Just look over the knee. Slowly, soft. Relax the shoulders. Squeeze the belly. Lengthen the spine. To the center. And let's do a little balance here. So come up onto our feet. And bring your hands together. If you can bring your feet knees together, great. Some of you will be able to bring your feet to the ground. Let's just have a little balance here. If you can, close your eyes. Lift and open the stomach. Squeeze your feet together, hips together. Notice which side your favourite is. See if you can even up. This one. Hands down. And into butterfly pose. Letting the knees move down toward the floor as the spine moves up. And let's bring the hands down. Roll down into your back. We're coming up into bridge pose, which is an excellent pose for releasing stress. It is enough. Bring the hands down and rolling up. Some of you will feel confident to interlace the hands because your wrists can touch the ground and you're going to roll your shoulders under. You've made them nice and warm to do that. You're going to press into your feet. Relax your buttocks. Gently keep the chest away from your chin. Stay on shoulders. And roll down, bring the arms out to the side, bring your feet together, and take both feet over to one side. Having a little stack there. Totally relaxed, nice and heavy on the left side. If you'd like to stretch the neck a little more, you can look over the right shoulder towards your right hand and palms, up facing down. Bring your feet back to the centre. Just squeeze into the spine. And knees over to the other side. And let the right side of the body be heavy. Squeeze the knees. And you can take both legs up to the ceiling. And just let them sort of bend a little. You're just going to hang here. You can turn the palms up. And let the sacrum, the triangular bone, down the base of your spine, really heavy here. And you can rest here with your knees bent, or you can pop something under your knees and take your legs to the floor, or you can lie in traditional Shavasana with your legs straight. Close your eyes. And stay here. And let's take some time together to do another prana square here, lying down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, and release. Breathing normally. I wanted to share a beautiful poem with you again by Josh Sheldon from his beautiful book, Surrender. This is his artwork on the front. And he says, "In stillness, there are no words, no right or wrong, only the whirling of the universe. At this moment, you are not alone. You are warm and your hands empty, your luggage left behind." So thank you, friends. Thank you for joining. If you'd like to join me in a seated position, feel free to hop out of your Shavasana now and bring your palms together, or leave them in your lap. Take a moment to lengthen Notice the space you've created. Bring your intention back into your mind's eye. Hopefully you feel like we've well and truly taken the pressure down in the Farnsie hour. Namaste. See you next time.